And now for a taste of things to come.
What is going on, everybody? How you doing? I am Mr. Reliable of the Simply Reliable Studios, here for another watch along. I haven't done this in a while solo, but we are Joey Styles in it. We are doing the UFC 321 Aspinall versus Gane for the heavyweight of undisputed, I should say, heavyweight championship. So sorry for a little bit of a late start. I was having some issues with the payment of the pay-per-view, but now that we are live, we are starting off in the, I believe this is the heavyweight division, as Aleksandar is making his way out to the what I call the fighter's pit. So how's everybody doing? If you missed it last night, Nick, Statboy, and I did Game 1 of the World Series where Toronto Blue Jays took a 1-0 series lead over the defending champion LA Dodgers. So that is that, and this is here. So we're getting Aleksandar Volkov versus Aleksandar right now. Just waiting for the cam. I gotta turn this down. Don't need a copyright ping because they do come out with regular music when they come out in the UFC. So how's everybody doing? Please like and subscribe in the comments at Rage of Wrestling. Here's Aleksandar Rakić of Vienna, Austria. He's one of 8 Serbian fighters in UFC history. Coming out now, I feel like this is when you see these two big men like this coming out, I just feel like it's going to be a knockout. Like it's almost a given, and it's very disappointing when you don't see one. Serbian wrestler coming out. Like I feel like he's gonna be striking. I don't even think we're gonna see too much wrestling right now. So we'll see. If you give me a moment, sorry, gotta put trying to work on the graphic at the same time. It's a little difficult when you're on your own, but I used to do this all the time. Here we go. So he's the 4th highest takedown defense in UFC lightweight history, 85.7. So 86% of being able to defend a takedown. 1 of 11 spinning back fist knockouts in UFC history, which is why I tell you guys that see, Lola Vice's spinning back fist is a legitimate finisher. It knocks people out in the real world of MMA. He defeated Clark for the first round TKO at UFC 231, which was way back in December. So we're moving up on the ranks, of course. This is a light heavyweight, which is 205 pounds. Problem is these two apples and oranges because Murzakanov doesn't have the same experience that Rakić has. But we'll see. I mean, we've seen crazier things in the UFC. Sometimes you want to root for the underdog. Not sure who would win this, but thank you for the 252 of you that are watching. If there's 252 of you, I have 207 subscribers. If you can translate from Twitter over to the Rage of Wrestling YouTube channel and subscribe, please. Anyway, here's the tale of the tape. 33 years old, 6'4", 205 pounds for Aleksandar. Azamat is 5'10", 36 years old, 205.5 pounds. The reach advantage is a 6-inch reach advantage. As we go to Bruce Buffer for the introductions. What's up, Charles? And for those that don't know why UFC is on early, is because they are live from Abu Dhabi. Fighting out of the blue corner, first comes Azamat Murzakanov, Russian. Woo! And he's actually undefeated, 15-0 record. And he's fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey right now. I didn't even know this was a Fairfield, New Jersey. I know Fairfield, Bridgeport, back from Connecticut, where I'm from. Woo! What's up, Safat? How are you doing, man? Let me try to edit this. Man, these names, man. I feel bad for Bruce Buffer. He must spend so many hours in the mirror practicing how to pronounce these names, especially from people from Russia and stuff like that. I'm going to try Murzakanov is what I'm thinking. Referee Rich Rachel here. Not too familiar with him. Azamat. Here we go. Round one. Light heavyweight division. They come out. Of course, handshakes. Feeling each other out. Not many punches came. Ooh, nice kick by Rakić. More like a tester kick rather than trying to damage him. He's trying to feel him out. If I was him, I would use his range. Dude's got a 6-inch reach advantage. Use that to your advantage. He's 6'4" against a 5'10". Height alone. Use your feet to kind of feel him at the end of your kicks to look for the knockout if you're gonna use the kick. But again, most Russians are wrestling based. So when you try to go for the kick and you lose footing, you are vulnerable for the takedown right there. You can get a hold of a single leg, a double leg right off the kick, and it's pretty much over, especially with big guy like this, 205-pound big dude. He looked like he probably rehydrated back to 240, 250. Rakić looked like he rehydrated maybe back 230 at best. He's still very fit and looking slim compared to Murzakanov. There's a takedown by Rakić, or attempt. He's got him against the fence, got double leg. What he needs to do is get under his head, under Murzakonov's arm, to try to get a lower base at the double takedown to take him down. He's got his arms way too high up, and he's only got one leg. He's got more of the body with the right arm and the leg on the left leg. That's not going to take down anyone. Got 3 minutes and 10 seconds here in the first round. Not much action. Nice stomp of the foot, trying to get him to loosen his balance. He hasn't ducked back down for the takedown. He's just riding the wave of putting Ciryl on the cage. And nice, Murzakanov knocks him back out and comes in with a few jabs. Murzakanov with a couple of jabs. Ooh, nice overhand right. I think he missed though. Nice low leg kick. Jab to the stomach by Murzakanov. That really backed up Rakić. And Rakić just did another body cut. Goes in for the single leg takedown. Murzakanov bouncing on one leg. Good takedown defense. Now what Rakić should do is trip him with that other loose leg. And there he goes. Exactly when I said it, he did it. He tripped him with the other leg, but immediately Murzakanov gets up. He dropped him on his face, though, when he did that. That was... Oof. Oh, overhead right by Murzakanov out of nowhere! Knockout! Referee steps in! Holy shit! Dude, overhand. Actually, I think it was a left. Yeah, a left right to the side of the temple. Holy shit! Azamat Murzakanov. Thank you, Bruce Buffer, for pronouncing it for me. Or, sorry, DC. Woo-hoo-hoo! Here's the replay. He said, "Oh, he caught him incoming. It was a right. It was a right across the jaw. He tried to do the takedown one too many times, and he bent down to get it, and he walked right into that fist. It almost looked like it was just a jab. Dude, he caught him slickly on that chin. Holy shit! I just witnessed. I actually watched the prelims. I never watched the prelims. I just witnessed a head kick knockout right before this. Tonight has been knockout city. I cannot wait for the main event. Like I think Aspinall is gonna knock Ciryl Gane out. I don't even know how he deserves a title shot after losing to John Jones. By the way, shout out to John Jones, one of my favorite fighters. He just lost his brother, who was a former NFL player, a couple of months ago. Rest in peace. Hell yes, Safet. Just like that, a knockout. It just came to him too. He wasn't fishing for it. That's the best time. When you actually look for the knockouts, you leave yourself vulnerable. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official announcement. 2 minutes and 13 seconds of the very first round. Knockout, continues to be undefeated. Now I see why he's undefeated. Holy shit. Were you surprised that you were going to get another finish? And how do you feel? You got to be ranked inside the top 10 now. He's answering in Russian. We got a translator here. He has the most knockouts since 2022 in the UFC lightweight heavyweight division. Спасибо. All doubted me. I told you. Thank you for everybody who came to support. He says, I told you I'm going to be fighting for the title. Okay, it's a little too soon to be calling your shot, brother. I mean, they're asking him what does he want now. He hasn't answered. I want to fight for the number one contender. Still undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's too early to try to go for a title, man. I understand you're getting good knockouts and stuff, but Pereira, that's a whole nother beast. You don't want to fight him too soon when you're not ready. Steve Harvey's there in Abu Dhabi next to the Prince. Jean Silva, number 10, MMA record 16-3. There's Peter Yan, the former Bantamweight champion. He's going to fight Dust Willie in December. I got to cover that. So we getting locker room shots now from Aleksandar Volkov. 38-11 record, ranked number 2 right now. Still showing him warming up. There's his opponent there. He's being challenged by Jailton Almeida from Brazil, number 5 ranked in the world, 22-3, lowest significant strike absorption rate in UFC history, 0.88 per minute, which means dude can dodge. These are the heavyweights coming up next. Brazil versus Russia. And here we go with DraftKings King Sportsbook betting app. I'm surprised with the news of what happened in the NBA. Everybody's still on this whole betting and putting it after what happened. Put that in the comments. What do you guys think of that, man? That NBA news. Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, Terry Rozier is still an active player and heavily involved. I said this last night on the stream. Go back and watch it during the World Series. At the least, the silver lining for me is that the teams and the players involved weren't in the playoffs, or at least weren't in the finals. So I don't want anything to overshadow the miracle season that the Oklahoma City Thunder had, because had it been a player from Oklahoma City or any of the deep playoff teams, it would have been very bad. Look, worse, like 10 times worse in the NBA, because then it would have been looking like they purposely threw the championship games. So I guess it was insider knowledge and things like that. I don't know all the detail, but I mean, that sucks for the NBA. And I love the NBA. Out of all the sports, the NBA, besides wrestling and UFC, NBA is my favorite sport. Like, basketball is my favorite pro sport, and I just don't like that look on them. I mean, it sounds like straight stuff that happens in the movies, like some mafia involvement and X-ray machines. It sounds like some shit that Steven Spielberg wrote or something, or Martin Scorsese, I should say. So here we go. Volkov versus Almeida next. I like the flow. Thank you. They're not doing all this talk 1,000 times. They're just getting right into it, which is why I tend to try to start when the UFC starts, because there's too much damn talking. And thank you for the 907 of you watching. Please, if you're on Twitter, if you can go on over, I really appreciate it. Give the video a like on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to @Rage of Wrestling. I'd really appreciate it. There's the thing right there. Subscribe, please. I definitely need it. I've been stuck at 207 for a while. We're doing the promo package now for Aleksandar Volkov here. Call him a Russian striker, but they're showing when he did a Darth's choke. Man, that's a wrestler's choke. Of course, I don't want to stereotype the Russians, but man, they damn sure know how to wrestle. Man, they dominated wrestling At one point, there was 3 Russian champions, and they all were wrestlers. This dude has won 8 of his 9 last fights in the Contender Series for Jailton out of Brazil. So this looks like it's going to be a good matchup. We might see another knockout here. I know, Safet, I know you love knockouts. I need the walkout. Let's go. And there's the QR code for subscribing to Rage of Wrestling. For those on Twitter, please just scan. Go ahead and subscribe. Give it a like. If you can go over there, subscribe, and come back on Twitter to watch it, but I would really appreciate it. So this is the reason we keep doing this, is for this fanfare. We don't normally put everything on Twitter. It's normally on the YouTube channels. We do some special events on Twitter, like because I'm solo here on the UFC 321. That's the reason we put it on Twitter, to bring in the viewers. I wasn't going to have another person that can produce or anything, so we figured it was easier to put it on available everywhere so more people can get to it. But if you can, just go on over to YouTube, subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. But here we go. Volkov versus Almeida. Jailton Almeida walking out first from Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. He's one of 6 active Brazilian UFC heavyweights, which is unique. A lot of them, most of the Brazilians that I grew up watching stuff were middleweight and light heavyweights. You don't see too many of them go to heavyweight, except who was in there? Probably Junior Dos Santos, the Nogueiras brothers. No, that's all I can think of right off the top of my head that were actual heavyweights. And the Nogueira brothers actually fought both at heavyweight and light heavyweight. Exactly. Just as I'm not a knockout person. I love grappling and I love submission. My thing is just don't be boring. That's the best thing. Don't be boring. Don't give me when they first debuted in Abu Dhabi and it was Anderson Silva versus Damian Maia, the most boring thing where Silva dominated the first 3 rounds and just coasted. Like he just didn't want to take him down, take him out, and that was the most embarrassing moment for Dana White in the UFC. Here's some stats on Almeida. The most finishers since 2002 in the UFC, which is 7. Highest top position in UFC heavyweight division, which means he controls from the top. Here we go. These dudes are pressing too. I can't wait for the tail of the tape. They haven't showed it yet, but I'm gonna guess about 240 versus 250 pounds or so, somewhere around that range for each man. Here comes the Russian Volkov. He seems like he is super popular. Everybody's on their feet for him. Number 2 heavyweight contender. Must be keeping his eye on the main event after, because I mean, sheesh. Let's see. Volkov versus Aspinall could do some numbers. From Moscow, Russia, one of 3 active Russian heavyweights. And Ciryl Gane and him have fought. People think Volkov did enough to beat Ciryl Gane. It was a controversial decision there. But the strike on him is whether or not he could defend takedowns. But his ability, his power, his strength, that's what it's about. Dude is huge too. I haven't seen the stats yet. I'm not cheating. He's got to be at least 6'4", 6'5". But he has the second most significant strikes in UFC history, 1,138 strikes. A former M1 global heavyweight champion, finished 28 of 38 wins, 24 by knockout. That's a crazy stat for Volkov. He's a plus 300 favorite to win. Almeida to win by KO is plus 475. Sheesh. Almeida to win by submission plus 150 on the bet. So you win $150 per $100 bet. That's how betting works and that. But I quit with the betting. Thank you again. Now I see the numbers really increased to 1,084. For those that are watching on Twitter, please head on over to the Simply Reliable Mr. Rage of Wrestling and subscribe to that YouTube channel. The QR code is right there. The spelling of it is right at the top there. Go ahead and subscribe, and then you can jump back on Twitter. Just subscribe to the channel, please, and give it a like and share the video. We do more than just UFC. It's WWE, it's boxing, it's other MMA promotions. The bread and butter is wrestling. We have something called the Saturday Shenanigans that you can tune in tonight at 11 p.m. where we go over the news and everything going on in the world of professional wrestling and sports. We do the World Series. We did the NBA season opener. We have so much here. One of the most versatile channels and studios out there on YouTube. So please subscribe to all of us. Casa de 18 Studios, Noah Foster, N Foster 1, Batty for Wrestling. Don't be a dickhead, as she says, and please subscribe. But yeah, the bread and butter, I've been stuck at 207 for a while. If you can come over and subscribe there. As we go to Bruce Buffer for the intros. Introducing Almeida here. Yeah, you this is why you do the threat of takedowns and submissions to set up the knockout. You get them fearful of you taking them down, and then they drop their hands to try to block you from taking down. That's when they leave their chin vulnerable for knockouts. It's all in the brain there. Referee Mark Goddard, who's a good referee, not really controversy surrounding him. He doesn't stop fights late or anything. Not like Mario Yamaguchi, whatever his name was. If you guys remember him, whew, that was the worst referee UFC has ever had. And immediately takedown by Almeida. Like literally, they shook hands and he went for a single leg takedown and he got it. And you know it's coming. It's just hard to defend. I'm just surprised because usually the Brazilians are jiu-jitsu and the Russians are wrestler, and instead the Brazilian comes out and wrestles immediately. That was not even hard though. He went immediately for a takedown and just boom. Like that was pretty easy. No, I'm fighting at top control here. Ooh, elbow by Volkov from the bottom, but he hit the top of the head. Almeida's holding his head. That might have been an illegal elbow. I mean, it wasn't done on purpose. I think he was going for the ear and just happened to slip. But be careful. Volkov has his arm. He could trap him in a Kimura. I don't know how Volkov's submission game is, but he could trap him in a Kimura. Almeida doing the smart thing, trying to counter Volkov's power by just doing takedown and wrestling and wearing him out, negating his power. You don't want to stand up with a man like Volkov. So Almeida doing the right thing. If he jumps over and releases his leg out, he could get side control. He could set up for a Darth's choke. And that's what I think he's setting up because he's digging his shoulder right into the chest of Volkov. And if he digs his shoulder the right way, jumps off over the side, he's got an opening for a Darth's choke. Especially the way his hands are positioned around his neck right here. But I think he's just trying to hold his weight down, not let him get up. Man, if you guys are watching along on ESPN pay-per-view, there was a lot of blood. That was the second fight of the prelims. There was a lot of blood there stained on the mat. Volkov trying to get up from underneath. He just can't get Almeida's weight off of him. That's how you start to get up, though. If he can get his knee on the canvas, he can't get it to his knee. He's on his side almost, dragging Almeida's weight. Then he crosses leg, back in the guard. Almeida's trying to work his leg out of him. Right now, Volkov has his leg tied in between his. If he can just let it go and get out, he can control better, get inside control. Right now, he's just in a closed guard. It looked like he's trying to move the side control. Volkov trying to reverse it from underneath. He got him on his hip here. Now he needs to just get a burst of energy and pop out of there. Nice reversal. Volkov on top now. Good grappling. I think that has to do with his height, that leg range he has. Volkov on top now. And Almeida just will not let go of his leg. He crossed his own legs around the leg of Volkov, and he's trying to reverse the position. But now these elbows from Volkov, and remember, the 12-6 elbow is now legal in the UFC. Volkov almost has him in Almeida's got to be careful. He's giving his head right into a guillotine. If Volkov could snap back and take advantage of it. I mean, he could do the 12-6 elbow right now the way he is. Like, he's vulnerable for it. It's legal now. Volkov able to work his way back to his feet now. Punching from the top here. Volkov patient, never in a rush. They're putting their foreheads on one another right now. 23 seconds left. I think the referee's going to stand him up. Oh, no. He was telling him to let go of his glove. 15 seconds left. Oh! 12-6 elbow by Volkov. Completely legal, as I mentioned before. That's what you need to do to get him off of you. Just a battle on the ground. These little punches from underneath right now. I mean, it don't seem like it's much strength involved, but those are effective to wear you out later. And there's the end of the round. Volkov looked like he lost with an immediate takedown, and he was able to shift the momentum, man. Got on top. I don't know how you score that round. Volkov might have stole it there at the end. Trying to hear what the corner is saying, but of course it's in Portuguese. I can make out some words because of Spanish, but he's saying breathe, you did good. I don't think so, man. He went for the takedown too early. Beginning of round 2 here. They took on their feet. He didn't go for the immediate takedown this time. Almeida might feel like he wore him down and kind of negated the power. He goes for an overhead right. Felt the response by Volkov and immediately went for a single leg takedown and got it. Full guard now. It's just a different way of taking people down, what he did. The crowd booing because they want to see a more exciting fight, but I mean, I get it. I get why he's not doing it. He's not going to risk a knockout. Almeida's just stepping through now. Volkov can get a Kimura from this position. Referee telling them gotta work. They are kind of just standing there. Some referees stand you up pretty quick. I think the rule kind of changed on that a little bit because they don't stand people up as quick anymore. Referee's looking in there. I don't know. It looked like he's threatening to stand him up, but Volkov is working from underneath. He's throwing elbows, and Almeida is fighting for position. There's no need to stand him up right now. Almeida just landed a punch on the rib there, and then when the referee was looking, that's a don't stand us up. I'm working. I'm active. Now side control by Almeida. Trying to go to the north-south position. Oh, Volkov gave up his back, and Almeida immediately jumps on it. Now he needs to insert the double hooks. Come on. No, he stood Volkov up, and it took him down from behind now. Now there's the hook. I knew that was coming. Now one hook is in. If he could get the other hook in above the knee, he could go for a rear naked choke. One hook is in now. He's got the arm under the chin. He's setting up for the choke. If he jumps back and gets that other hook, Volkov's a little safe. He jumped down to the forward. He didn't give up his back. He's giving up his back, but he's leaning down now. What Almeida needs to do, now he's on his back and he's fighting for a Kimura. He's doing elbows from the side, from underneath, and he's trying to get a Kimura on Almeida. Now he let go of the Kimura, and he's just defending right now. The arm is loose, but I mean, now the way Almeida has his neck, that Darth choke, he's in danger of it. Now they switch back into full guard now. Almeida's on top, full guard, head on the stomach. Volkov trying to fight from underneath. These elbows from underneath, man, that'll split your head open. Referee standing them up. They stood still for too long. A minute, 30 seconds left. Second round. They stand him up. Almeida immediately goes for another takedown and gets it. Double leg takedown right in the full guard. So there was no point of standing him up. Almeida is so explosive. Damn, he went for the takedowns quick. Yeah, good grief indeed, man. That was quick, man. The speed at which he got that takedown was ridiculous. And again, I'm thanking all 1,500 of you that are watching. The majority are on X. Please subscribe to our Rage of Wrestling. Get that QR code, scan it. It should take you to my channel, and hit the subscribe, like, and share it, please. We need your support if you want us to continue to do more videos like this. Again, we don't usually use Twitter. We usually exclusive to YouTube. We just did certain special occasions on Twitter, so please go ahead and subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. You can subscribe to all of us, but please subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. Get these numbers up. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm sitting at 207. There's literally 1,500 of you watching. If you can all subscribe, I can get monetized right then and there alone. Almeida control at end of the round. Almeida definitely won that round. 3 takedowns. If you count that from behind suplex as a takedown, but yeah, 3 takedowns, and then he just dominated. Yeah. If Volkov, the thing is, you have to stand up and fight to get knocked out. Almeida's not giving Volkov the chance. As soon as the rounds start, his speed takes him down. It's ridiculous. What I would do is use the knee. Honestly, if this guy's going to continuously dive and go for takedowns, you prep yourself for it. And when a takedown comes, hit him with that knee. Like that, and the guy, he'll run right into the knee and you'll knock him out. He would run right into the knee. I'm telling you, it's a perfect setup. There we go. Beginning of round 3. They shake hands. Let's see how long Almeida goes for the takedown. I'm telling you, Volkov set him up for the knee. Volkov trying to a couple of jabs. Almeida immediately goes for the takedown. Volkov cannot defend the takedown. Oh no! Now he's got Almeida's leg. Trip him. Oh, he's got to do stomp on that left foot and trip him from the inside, and you got the takedown. This is interesting. They're both up against the cage now. Almeida's just holding Volkov's arm back. Knee to the gut. Ow, another one. Oh, he's working these knees now. And he's holding in a Muay Thai plum. He's holding Almeida. Do not let it go, because Almeida will slip under your elbow and go for a takedown, even though his back is against the wall or the cage. Man, now you got him defending these knees. He's defending his body from the knees. Now you want to go to the head, because he's going to continuously think that your knees are going. And there's the, see, he ducked under the elbow and went for the takedown. Volkov able to defend for a little while, but now he's back on the bottom. Oh, he had it. He had it. But now he's punching from underneath to the eardrum in the equilibrium. That'll take you off. Almeida's just burying his head in his stomach. If he stands still, though, and doesn't swing, the referee will stand him up. Hell yeah, it's a fact. Here's the takedown again. Mm, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Again, this is a three. There's no title. This is a 3-round bout. 2 minutes, 48 seconds. High guard by Volkov. Almeida seems to be trying to stand up. Oh, let go of the leg grabs you got. Oh no, he jumped back down. I would have let go and push kicked him off to try to stand up. Almeida's wrestling is ridiculous, though. I mean, he's almost got him in the north-south. Yep, right back in the full guard now. Volkov. Oh, triangle! Look out for the triangle! He almost had the triangle, but he let it go. He threatened it. But Almeida's too good of a grappler to get caught by it. But man, he almost got caught. 2 minutes left to go. Almeida standing up. Volkov did kick him out, but Almeida immediately jumps back on. The thing is, if you think about this, I don't think Aspinall is good at wrestling defense either. He's all about knockout and power and speed. If Almeida fights this way, if he gets the title shot against Aspinall, it may be boring to some people, but he can win the title here. During their fight, I should say, not here, but if he becomes the #1 contender, I mean, right now he's dominating the #2 contender. He's #5. What would that say? Does he deserve a title shot? Almeida from behind, got the single hook. Now double hooks. If he can flatten him out, he's got a choke here. But he's got a body triangle with the legs, but his arms are on the upper chest. He's not threatening to try to take him down. I think he's just wearing the time down because he knows he's up 2 rounds to 1. Whoa, 35 seconds left and he stands him up. Ah, that's a bad call. They were working. That's a bad call by the ref. They were working. And immediately Almeida goes for the takedown again and gets it. But look out for the guillotine. No threat by Almeida. Almeida's bleeding on the back of his head from all those little elbows. I don't know what the point of standing him up. You know he was going to go right back into that. Almeida definitely has to work on this, man. Match is over. I think Almeida won 2 rounds to 1. It should be 29-28, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm thinking 29-28 right now. Dude, Volkov really needs to work on his wrestling. He could not defend a single takedown. Almeida had 100, literally 100% takedown rate. That's ridiculous. Might be a heavyweight title eliminator here. Wait, one judge gave it 29-28 Volkov, the other to Almeida 29-28. I got the right score, but this is going to be a split decision. They gave it to Aleksandar Volkov. That is complete bullshit. Oh my God, what were these judges watching? These judges don't understand wrestling. Winner by split decision, Aleksandar Volkov. You did not do enough. You look at your blood. Volkov, your last fight, DC said many people think you were on the wrong side of a decision. Now it seems like you're on the wrong side for the winning. What do you say? He said, now I feel better. It was a tough fight. Opponent can wrestle. I mean, this was a makeup call for the judges. This is complete bullshit. They got it wrong on Aleksandar's fight against Ciryl Gane, and now they're just making it up to him. That's what I think just happened. That's complete bullshit. Come on, man. This is crazy. That is 100% bullcrap. They said when you she said when you don't get the judges very much to judge, you leave it up for interpretation. The first judge gives Volkov round 1. I completely agree with that. All 3 of them gave them round 1. That I agree with. He won the first round. But to give him the second and third round makes no sense. He literally was taken down 3 times in the second round. How is that a victory? Man, the integrity of these judges, man. I'm questioning that. Sheesh. Carlos Ulberg, number 3, MMA record 14-1. They're showing people Wayne Rooney, 5-time Premier League champion and UEFA Championship League winner. So that's football, like soccer. Dana White has he says you're offering a chance for you to join me at the UFC event of your choice. You could be on stage with me at the weigh-ins. You could watch the entire fight from his personal VIP section. Ooh, I'm gonna enter this contest. Alltrue.com/UFC. Enter for a chance. Now we're getting advertising from MSG. November 15th. UFC 322, Madison Square Garden. I love the fact that that became legal in Madison Square Garden. Islam Makhachev defending his title. And Zhang Wei Li. Oh, shit! We definitely add this, JJ, because Zhang Wei Li is Delamatov versus Mackenzie. And then it's Zhang and Shevchenko. Like one of the best females that there ever were in the wrestling. Oh, and Bradley versus Morales. Hell yeah. Holy shit. And Bo Nichols too? Oh yeah. I'm definitely doing UFC 315 or 322. November 15th. New York, baby. UFC 322. Holy shit. Jacques Della Medaglia, the UFC welterweight champion, defends it against Islam Makhachev. Valentina Shevchenko against Zhang Wei Li, the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, now going for the flyweight title. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Bo Nickal versus Rodolfo Vieira. Leon Edwards versus Carlo Parate. This is going to be crazy. Oh, JJ, you got to add that. We're getting some locker room shots of Tom Aspinall getting his hand wrapped. Dude, damn, Tom Aspinall looks bigger than ever. Holy shit. UFC MSG November 15th. Hopefully JJ adds that because holy shit. Shevchenko defending that title again against Sean Wei Li. I can't wait. Here we go. Bantamweight now next. Ooh, I love the flow of this event. I know James is gonna wish he was doing this with me because the flow is nice. Here we go. Bautista versus Nurmagomedov. This is, you gotta believe this is a bantamweight #1 contendership. Whoever wins this is gonna go after the champion. Mario Bautista saying biggest fight of his career. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. I can't wait. Umar Nurmagomedov, we might see a wrestling clinic again. He's from the Nurmagomedov family. He rushed to Dagestan's Russian. You know, they wrestle against freaking bears out there, so. £135 bantamweight division. Nurmagomedov is merged as a huge superstar so far. This might be a title contender elimination bout. Said Mario's good at striking, but not more than me, he said, you know. Ooh, this might be Marab Davashili's next opponent. Arizona Mario Bautista is riding a streak. They said that no one has caught as much fire as he has. This is going to be the biggest fight. Yeah, I think this is the Contender Series matchup here. Said Bautista thinks this guy's next in line for the title shot. So if I can beat him, that should go to me. Here we go. Title elimination bout, in my opinion. Bautista's making his way out first. Winnemucca, Nevada. Was where he was born, but he fights based out of Phoenix, Arizona. Pakistan versus the U.S. here in Abu Dhabi. You gotta believe they're probably gonna be on Nurmagomedov's side. Davishvili's got it. I don't think he's in the crowd, Marab, but I would really pay attention to this bout because I think you're looking at your next contender. This dude has won 8 matches in a row, second largest active win streak. He's one of 12 to get a triangle from underneath submission in the bantamweight division. Lorashenko's key to victory for Bautista is to use your footwork and use your angles. Push the pace. That's easier said than done against Nurmagomedov. This fight brought to you by the Air National Guard. I can't wait. These two are going to go. I hope it's not a boring wrestling fest like the last fight. I still can't get over that. There's no way Almeida lost that fight. There's no freaking way. Like Mario Bautista, 16-2 in his MMA career. Significant strike differentials by round, plus 0.63 in round 1, round 2 plus 1.32, and round 3 plus 3.97. Now awaits his opponent, Umar Nurmagomedov. Yeah, there it is, the pro Nurmagomedov crowd. And of course, his coach, the former UFC undisputed lightweight champion, Khabib Nurmagomedov, in his corner. Pakistan, Russia, one of 4 active UFC bantamweights. He's ranked number 2, which is why I said this is a title contender eliminator match. Let's see if he does his boy Khabib proud. He's the 5th highest significant strike accuracy in bantamweight history at 56.7% accuracy, 21.7 UFC takedown ratio, 21-7. Meaning he took down people 21 times and have only been stopped 7 times. 7 of his wins are by submission. So we got to look out for that too. Umar Nurmagomedov, this is Daniel Cormier's keys to victory. Keep your distance and use a lot of kicks. Dude, I can't wait till this bell rings. The Nurmagomedov is in what I call the fighter's pit. I don't know what they call that before they enter the octagon. They check their mouth guard. They check the gloves and everything and make sure you got a cup and let you in. I just call it fighter's pit. The Nurmagomedov coming in. The crowd is on their feet. Both men seem to be very confident. Nurmagomedov, 29 years old, 5'8", 136 pounds, 69-inch reach. Bautista, 32, 5'9", 135.5 pounds, exact same reach at 69 inches. As we give it up to Bruce Buffer for the introductions. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, 16-2, Phoenix, Arizona. He's a plus 455 underdog, 4-1 as a UFC underdog. Mario Bautista. Damn, 4-1 underdog. Sheesh. There we go. Umar Nurmagomedov fighting out of the blue corner. Only one defeat, 18-1. Minus 625 favorite. Sheesh. He has closed as the favorite in all 8 of his UFC fights. Jeez. Umar Nurmagomedov. Here we go. See how long before he takes a takedown. Here we go. Bautista went for a kick. Nurmagomedov went right into a waist lock from behind and took him down. This is not what you want if you're Bautista, I'll tell you that much. Nurmagomedov is just riding him and beating on him. He's riding on Bautista's right leg right now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of the very first round. Nurmagomedov picks him up and slams him on his ribs. Oh, nice reversal by Bautista. Has a knee bar. He's got the knee bar. He's got an ankle twist now. Oh, he's twisting that foot. Nurmagomedov is rolled into it, but that foot is being twisted. Oh, that's ugly. Your foot is not meant to spin like that. Nurmagomedov just turned on his side. He just keeps rolling, but Bautista's got a hold of that leg. He lets it go. Oh, my God. Nurmagomedov able to defend that. Holy shit. Man, his foot was being twisted. That is crazy. Yeah, he survived that. Bautista is on the bottom now. Side control by Nurmagomedov here. Nurmagomedov kind of has a guillotine put in. Fighting for control here. Nurmagomedov on top. But he's in Bautista's full guard. They're moving. They're working. High guard by Bautista. Nurmagomedov counters that now. Nurmagomedov trying to work. What he's doing is working Bautista up against the cage, so he doesn't have much room to escape, and then try probably a Darce choke or explode to side control and get an arm bar because he's working in the side control now. Nurmagomedov is just so strong, man. Bautista's it's hard for him to fight against this. He's a small dude, but damn, he's strong. That wrestling strength is different than gym strength. Now he's riding Bautista's back. He's got the double hooks in, and he's choking him. Nope, he released the choke. Bautista's using his arm as a balance. He's trying to flip forward. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to roll out of this position, but now he rolled right into Nurmagomedov's back. He's got the arm triangle in his body, squeezing the oxygen out, and then he's going to try to go for a rear naked choke on the chin. Bautista has got to fight Nurmagomedov's hands. Bautista's trying to defend the hands. Exactly what I was calling for. But man, that body triangle's in deep. That restricts the breathing. Hi, honey. And now, oh, he's flattening Bautista out. This might do it. Oh, he doesn't have to choke quite yet. Bautista is battling those hands. But Nurmagomedov is dominating this first round. 36 seconds left. Now, what he's got to do is try to spin in this and loosen the triangle. But he is doing the right thing, battling the hands, not worrying about the body triangle. You have got to fight those hands. Nurmagomedov gets you under the chin. It's over with the body lock and the reverse chin lock or rear naked choke. I still can't believe that he survived that ankle lock. There's the end of the round. That looks good to the judges. That should be a 10-9 round to Nurmagomedov, but we already saw bad judging today. They say, here's your water, and Bautista's he doesn't want to fight. He wants to wrestle is what they're telling him. A little movement, then go. Little movement, then go. You have to move the entire first minute. Here we go. Here we go. Round 2 starts. Give a respect with the hand, fist bump. Nice kick by Nurmagomedov. Bautista's able to evade. Nice left right combination by Bautista, but he missed. Oh, that kick! He got Nurmagomedov went down, but he got right back up. Oh, Bautista showed he can hurt Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov is chasing the takedown after that now. Holy shit, Bautista came out determined. Nice body head combination there. Now a knee counter left by Nurmagomedov, but I think Bautista was able to move out of the way. They're showing a replay of that head kick. Oh, it was the knee. Oh, it was the right knee that caught Nurmagomedov. And now Nurmagomedov hugs and takes him down. Oh, that negated all the momentum he just had. Oh, Nurmagomedov is just relentless with that takedown. I don't know how he survived that knee. Holy shit. Now Nurmagomedov working from side control. Now he throws the hooks in, pulls them on his body. Now he's working from behind, but Bautista's on top of him. That body triangle is in. He's got his arms near his chin. He's trying to do that rear naked choke. Bautista's exhausted, man. Defending wrestling is exhausting. He's got his elbow up, blocking. Again, Nurmagomedov is on back control, but he's underneath, while Bautista is on top of Nurmagomedov with his face facing the sky. Bautista able to work his way to his knee, riding, and he rolled the cage to get up. That's a positive for Bautista, but Nurmagomedov is just relentless with his grip. He might take him right back down. Oh, Bautista able to reverse it and gets up, separated. Nice. Went for the overhand right, but missed it. Man, he swung for the fences on that one. Kind of like a Kirk home run last night for the Blue Jays. Now Nurmagomedov using the jab to get Bautista to back up. Bautista goes for a takedown on Nurmagomedov. Are you crazy? He lets it go. Couple of shoulder jabs underneath the chin of Nurmagomedov, which is completely legal. There's the kick, but then the takedown. Yep, you don't want to kick against Nurmagomedov, man. Now, Nurmagomedov is 4 for 5 in takedown attempts. Bautista was able to just stuff one. And yes, Afet, this is definitely close, this one. This one's close. That knee, but I mean, if Nurmagomedov continues with the domination of the wrestling being on top, it should give him the round, but these judges, I don't know, after the last fight, it doesn't look good to be fighting from underneath all day either, though. That Darce choke is coming, man. He is setting that Darce choke up. Working their way, fighting, right back into that same position where Nurmagomedov is underneath Bautista. Bautista able to turn. They're in north-south position. Bautista's back to his feet. Separation, 37 seconds left. Bautista, nice defense of that wrestling. A kick by Nurmagomedov was caught by Bautista, and then he jabbed him right in the head. Working behind this jab, but a counter left by Nurmagomedov. Oh! Bautista with an uppercut that caught Nurmagomedov. He was rocked. He rocked him. And then a head kick by Nurmagomedov caught Bautista, but he didn't feel it. A body kick to Nurmagomedov's stomach. 5 seconds left. Bautista coming back here, but he doesn't have enough time to work with. There's the bell or the buzzer. They're showing a replay here. Dominant round, but I mean, let me not say dominant. Bautista came back there. And the score's some fat, man. You and your knockouts, man. It's not always a knockout, bro. I hope it. I mean, if he catches him with that knee again, there he chased it. Wow, he tried to jump kick Nurmagomedov in the face. Nurmagomedov just got out of the way. Bautista's being aggressive here. He knows he's down, or at least he thinks he's down. I don't know about these judges. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. A kick by Nurmagomedov, but he missed. A low kick by him. He got him. Bautista backs up. Bautista with a whoa. He tried to take Nurmagomedov's head off with that overhead kick. Couple of jabs to the chest by Bautista. Nurmagomedov with a leg kick, but he telegraphed it. Bautista answers with a body kick. Oh, 1-2 by Bautista, but Nurmagomedov able to respond. Bautista's just in there, in Nurmagomedov's face. Nurmagomedov able to, or willing to strike. Oh, he caught Bautista coming in right in the nose. A little bit of blood coming out of Bautista's face now. A knee, he catches him with a kick to the knee. Nurmagomedov goes for the takedown. Bautista backs up a little, but he got right into Nurmagomedov's grip. He's taking him down to one knee. He's spinning him. He's got a waist lock from behind here. Couple of knees. He's trying to get that body triangle in, but Bautista's like up against the cage. Not a lot of room to work with. Nurmagomedov on top now. Right back to the wrestling. Bautista stood up, turned around. Oh, he's actually defending the takedown now. Nurmagomedov, double leg takedown. He got it. Bautista fought immediately. Bautista is trying to press him. By pressing, he's putting himself at Bautista's mercy. Or sorry, at Nurmagomedov's mercy, and that's why he keeps getting taken down. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left here. 7 takedowns landed by Nurmagomedov. And another takedown. Almost like a slow German suplex without the release. He just did it to get into this crucifix position. Bautista just keeps getting up, though, working, but he looks exhausted. You can see in his face how exhausted he is. Defending these takedowns, defending these fights is hard, man. Nurmagomedov trying to get up on top, trying to pass his knee across Bautista's body, but now he's just kneeing him in the ribs, kneeing him in the high thigh. He's got his leg halfway across to end up on top. If he could just slip his foot past the knee, he'll be completely on top. But Bautista throws Nurmagomedov's leg back. Now he ends up behind him. This is worse, though. He's got one hook in. He's trying to spin to the top. And this is high-level wrestling by Nurmagomedov. Of course, Dagestan's own. And then he takes him down. He's still got the waist lock. Man, he is relentless. He's just ruthless. "58 seconds left. Bautista's got to do something, man. You got to give it all out. He's separated, but Nurmagomedov grabbed him again. But you got to be careful chasing. You can get caught chasing. 10 takedowns so far. 40 seconds left. Nurmagomedov going low on the bridge. Now he's just holding Bautista. Just waiting for Bautista to make a mistake so he can take him down. Bautista able to spin out. They're both back to their feet here. Waist grab. If he can break the wrist, he can do a spinning elbow off of this. Trying to go low. Nurmagomedov goes for the low double leg takedown, but he actually missed. Bautista pushed off. They're both back on their feet. 10 seconds left. Just swing, Bautista, swing. Knee to the stomach. Bautista is swinging for the fences. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Jumping high kick misses. And Nurmagomedov puts his hands up. It's over. I think Nurmagomedov did enough, but we saw what the judges did earlier, so. Relentless fighting by Nurmagomedov. Holy shit. That second round is close, though, but I think the first and third is dominating, so he either won 2-1 or he won all 3 rounds. That second round was very, very close. It'd be interesting to see how these judges scored it. Going over the highlights here. That's that when Bautista was coming in and got hit right in the nose. Straight jab. And then he just will not give up on these takedowns. Riding Bautista. Bautista was just wore out, man. Waiting, we giving it up to Bruce Buffer, waiting on the decision. Nurmagomedov hugging Bautista. Damn, Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov looks big. He looked like he walking around 170 or something. Here we go. Official scorecard decision. Bruce Buffer, take it away. All three judges scored 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. Nurmagomedov won all 3 rounds on the judges' scorecard. That second round was whew. And here comes DC interviewing his boy Umar. Well, they're hugging first. They're hugging. Everybody's hugging, showing respect to one another. Umar with a fantastic fight. A tough, gritty fight where you had to use all your resources. He's using Habib as a translator now. He was tough. He's out of breath, man. He can't really talk. He's so out of breath. Mario Bautista kept getting to his feet. You showed your improvements in your game. Put your full game on display. It's translating Russian to him. He said, I trust my coaches. I always trust Habib. Thank you to my team. Thank you to my coaches. Thank you, Abu Dhabi. Love you guys. Thank you so much. December 6th, Peter Yang in Diswali. He didn't even answer. He just snatched the mic back from DC. Again, thank you for all 2,023 of you watching. 2,000 of you are watching on X or Twitter. If you could just scan that QR code, subscribe to Razor Wrestling, get the video a like, share it. We don't normally put this on Twitter. Get the subscribers up. We need you. So if everybody can just translate, there's literally 2,028 of you. If you could just switch over to YouTube, hit the subscription button, it'll help me immensely. Create more videos. If you like what we're doing, the QR code is right there. Thank you very much. DC giving Umar a handshake, comes out. They're posing now. Habib wants a picture with DC. You know they're like best of friends. I need like a sitcom from Habib Nurmagomedov and DC. Like I think it would be funny as hell. Former Strikeforce heavyweight champion Alistair Overeem is here. There's Tai Tuivasa, 15-8 record. Kamaru Usman there, former UFC welterweight champion, 21-4 in the crowd. Here we go, co-main event for the UFC's strawweight championship, 115 pounds. Why did I say flyweight? That's 125. That's coming up November 15th. That's what that is. Here we go, Mackenzie, Dern, 2 Brazilians fighting for the UFC for the vacant strawweight title. Man, I miss Rosa Namajunas being in this division, but she went up to 125. She went up to the flyweight. 115 was just a little too hard on her. Why are they showing a commercial on pay-per-view? This is the Running Man. Yeah, they remade Running Man. The Stat Boy told me this yesterday. I can't believe they remade one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's freaking classic Running Man. Why? Just why? It was a classic on its own. Why are you remaking this dumb shit? November 14th in theaters. The day before the next UFC. Abu Dhabi commercial now showing vacations here. I can't believe they remade that. But here we go. Jandiroba and Dern, the second fight. Here we go. Now we're back already. Here we go. UFC Strawweight division. Mackenzie Dern won decision, the 3-round decision in their first fight. Wasn't close. It was a dominant a win. But she won by decision the last time. So this is the rematch, but this time the vacant title is on the line. So Virna Jandiroba is 22-3-0. Mackenzie Dern 15-5-0. Showing Mackenzie Dern's last that armbar when she won her last fight. She said there wasn't many videos of Jandiroba, so I didn't know too much about her. It was a great fight. I thought she would maybe want to go to the ground more. They're showing the highlights of the first fight here. Damn, that was a beautiful uppercut. She said she felt like she did enough to win, where she did win. She said she didn't know, looking back, how well this fight would set me up for the belt eventually. Fighting helped me build my identity. Becoming UFC champion will mean a promise fulfilled. This is now Virna talking. To myself, the child I was, to the Virna I used to be, and the Virna I've become. What I've learned from the fight is what I needed to improve on and be more aggressive. Saying we're not the same. I'm not the same person I was in the first fight. She's got an excellent ground game, said Joe Rogan. I know that I followed every step to be here. I think it's the perfect moment, the perfect scenario for me to go to this victory. It doesn't get any better than this. Long time coming. 2 Brazilians. Somebody's walking away with the vacant strawweight championship. Co-main event here. 5 rounds for the vacant. Again, the strawweight division was vacant. Rosenbaum and Nunez, all the greats moved up to 125. So that the title is vacant right now. And again, 2,100 of you. are over there. Please, I know I keep saying it, but please scan that QR code. Subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. Just get these numbers up. If you enjoy this kind of content, we also do baseball, the World Series. We do NBA season openers. We're going to do the NBA finals. I'm sure we're going to do the Stanley Cup finals. We do all the professional wrestling and other sports. We do Saturday Night Shenanigans, which is like a news recap fun. We do karaoke's. None of us can sing. That's what makes it funny. Well, there's a couple of people that can actually carry a tune. But the funniest one, when we can't sing and we're forced to sing for making fools of ourselves for donations. But yeah, if you could just subscribe, there is literally 21 of you. I'm at 207 subscribers. If all of you move over and subscribe, that'll put me over the hump to be monetized. So if you could just go on over and subscribe and like, share the video, please. Thank you. As Mackenzie's making her way, a tremendously well-rounded mixed martial artist. She's made her way to the fighter pit. There goes the shirt. Last minute Vaseline and checking. There's the mouthpiece. Referee checking. Gotta check the gloves. Showing the gloves are wrapped. She's still got her mouthpiece. Let her in the cage. What are you doing? How much Vaseline are you gonna put on her? Showing the gloves. Lift it up. Hair's okay. Yeah, let her in. Mackenzie's now in. Most submissions in UFC strawweight history with 5. Second most performance awards in the UFC strawweight history. She's got 7 $50,000 rewards and 2-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. Here comes her opponent. What? They still haven't let her in. They got the camera on Mackenzie. I mean, she's beautiful. I see why they don't take the camera off her. But come on, let's chop chop. Let's get to it. Man, these entrances take forever. Let's go. Mackenzie believing that the longer fight benefits her. Now that it's a 5-rounder instead of a 3-round, will only benefit her. Lights go out. There's her music, whatever she's coming out to. I tried to lower it. I can't really hear it. Oh, I can see clearly now. That's what she's coming out to. Virna Jandiroba from Charquina, Bahia, Brazil. Looking to become the second Brazilian UFC strawweight champion, as Jessica Andrade was the former champion. She's the only one left of the last few champions that's still in the strawweight division. Everyone else moved up to 125 to the flyweight. Coming out nonchalant. I love her attitude. I know it's hard for them to make 115, man. I'm surprised this division even exists still. She was unable. She didn't start too great, and then she kept winning and winning and winning, and that's what got her to be the number one contender for the vacant title here. All right, now she's in the fighter pit. There's the Vaseline, taking off her sneakers. Turning to her corner, hugging her corners and her coaches. Now, this is her first 5-round fight, so it'd be nice it'd be a good test to see how she handles it. Hugging everyone. Need to get our mouthpiece in. Swigging water. Get your mouthpiece in. There's the mouthpiece. Now, there's the Vaseline. She's the longest active win streak in UFC strawweight division with 5 straight wins. She's the former Invicta strawweight champion, third most top position time in UFC strawweight history. 47 minutes and 20 seconds total of top time, which means she wrestles. UFC props to watch. Jandiroba to win by submission is plus 500. Dern to win by submission is plus 275. So you bet 100, you win 5. You bet 100 on Dern to win, you get 275. She said she's not afraid to go to the ground against Dern. This is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping they stay on their feet. Enough of the wrestling tonight. Like the main card has been all kind of wrestle. I want to see somebody stand up. I'm with Safet. Can we get a knockout? Happy Chucky Day, huh? Is it the anniversary of when Chucky came out? Is that what you mean? Or Child's Play, I should say. Here we go. Co-main event introductions. Bruce Buffer one more time. This is a co-main event. Brought to you by The Running Man. Stupid that they remade it again. The 3 judges are Mike Bell, Sal D'Amato, and Chris Lee. Now, here we go, baby. 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC strawweight division, or championship. Right before Halloween. Introducing first, fighting 15-5. She's 5'4", 115 pounds out of Huntington Beach, California, originally from Brazil. She's a minus 150 favorite. All her fights, 8, she has entered, out of her 8 fights, she has entered the favorite 4 times, including this one. Mackenzie Dern. Virna Jandiroba. Introductions is over now. Yeah, Safed, I'm with you. All right, can we get a knockout? Too much stuff is going to decision now. Referee touching gloves. Respect here. Backing out. Last time they fought was amongst the global pandemic, December 20th, 2020. Mackenzie won by unanimous decision. Bell rings. Here we go. Mackenzie Dern filling out. Nice leg kick by Byrne and answered immediately by Dern. Another kick by Mackenzie. Low to the leg. That was a beautiful leg kick. Mackenzie coming in rushing with a fury of punches. Vern trying to hit a high kick, but just misses. Now they're engaging, swinging back and forth. Nice kick by Mackenzie. Caught Vern coming in, but Vern came in with a nice cross. Oh, they're engaging. Nice leg kick. Spun Mackenzie around. Now in the clinch. Good knee to the body by Mackenzie. Vern smiling. They both excited. They like this going at this pace. Leg kick by Vern. That was just a feeler, though. Really didn't mean to hurt anyone. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left now. One, two by Vern. Nice 1-2 by Vern. Back Mackenzie up. Mackenzie with an overhand right, but Vern able to answer with her own right. Nice leg kick by Mackenzie, and the first takedown attempt by Vern, but missed it. Stuffed by Mackenzie. Good defense. She caught Vern with a nice jab to the right, kind of wobbled Vern. Oh, overhand right by Vern to caught Mackenzie right back. This is a good back and forth fight. Here we go. Little push leg kick by Virna. Virna able to take down. Yep, there you go. Takedown by Virna. Mackenzie on the bottom. 2 minutes and 46 seconds to work with. Good takedown. Virna taking down all 11 of the UFC opponents she's attempted to. Mackenzie holding under her arm and pulled Virna into her guard. She's grabbing her wrist. She's trying to do wrist control. The ref warning her not to grab the glove, though. Mackenzie punching from underneath. Now she's trying to do these up kicks. Virna dropping down with a hammer fist. Virna trying to punch. Mackenzie trying to punch from underneath. Mackenzie knows how to operate off her back. She has a dangerous guard. Both back to their feet. But Virna trying to do a takedown. Underhooks by Mackenzie. Fighting, reverse. Now Virna's on back, is against the cage. Good knee to the body by Mackenzie. Backed away. Now they're both back to their feet. Good exchange. Mackenzie able to get up. Nice overhand by Mackenzie. Virna bouncing. Overhand to the left. Left and right by Virna. Hands looking good. Goes for the takedown again and gets it. Able to take Mackenzie down is Virna. Good elbow by Mackenzie, by Virna. She's just kind of holding her in this crouch position. She has her leg, like she's got her arm under one knee, and they're just exchanging while they're exchanging from the ground. Mackenzie worked her way back up to her feet. Good. 40 seconds left. Virna working for another takedown. If she turns her hip to the side, she can get a judo throw. But I don't know if Mackenzie will let her. She's trying to grab her hand in the inside of her thigh. Nice knee by Mackenzie. Knee exchanges by both females. Underhook by Virna. Oh, another knee. Another knee by Virna. But Mackenzie's working fist from underneath as well. Very close fight to the close round to judge. 2 seconds left. There's the end. Mackenzie had a strong start, and so did Virna. That was a good close round. I'm not sure who to give it to. Virna might have slighted it down with the 2 takedowns, but Mackenzie, she didn't control Mackenzie too well. So we'll see. So here we go to some highlights and some replays. There, Mackenzie caught Virna coming in with that overhand right, followed by a left cross. There's that jab that really hurt Virna. Virna got caught right between the eyes, almost lost her balance. Leg kick by Mackenzie. Here's the second takedown where she sat her on her butt. Great first round. We go. Next round starting. Nice right hand by Mackenzie. Level change by Mackenzie here. Now it's Mackenzie trying to take Virna down. Oh, nice knee by Mackenzie. Jacking for position here. Virna kind of chasing Mackenzie. You got to be careful chasing. That's when you get caught. Mackenzie almost caught her with a right hand coming in. Now she's just letting her hands go. Both fighters letting their hands go. This is what I'm talking about. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. Virna was telling Mackenzie, this didn't bother me, bring it on, and they just kept swinging. Nice overhand by Virna. Now Virna coming in. Oh, haymaker overhand right. Not sure if she really caught Mackenzie though. Nice leg kick, but left herself vulnerable. Mackenzie replied. Mackenzie caught her coming in again. Virna has to stop rushing in. Oh, man. Virna's trying to knock her out with these overhand rights. Referee picked something off the canvas. I think Mackenzie's headband came off. Holding her hair up. Virna has to be careful. She keeps getting caught by this jab when she jumps in. Nice leg kick by Virna. There she is. Try to take a double leg takedown and gets it. She took Mackenzie down. Now some hammer fist. Some hammer fist now. Virna on top now with these hammer fists. Up kicks by Mackenzie. I think Virna might have closed this gap here based on these numbers. This is Virna's round so far. She is bleeding over the eye, so I don't know. Visuals help judges sometimes. She's doubling up the jab now. She's trying to go for an overhand right. Knock something off of Mackenzie. I think another hair tie. Or now they're Virna with a nice left jab. Goes for the takedown again. Mackenzie reverses it. Ends up on top. They roll. And now Virna's on top. Nice hammer fist. Mackenzie is hammer fisted from underneath. She can knock her out from underneath. Oh my God, these elbows and hammer fist from underneath. Virna kind of lays down so that she can't get her with the elbow. That was nice. He's nice, beautiful. Mackenzie able to fight from underneath very well. Virna with these hammer fists though from up top. I don't know how the judges are going to score it because the visual that Virna's controlling and keeps being on top. Virna laying her flat, trying to go for a submission. Darth choke here. Nope, now she ends up at time. She lets go. She still has her shoulder underneath Mackenzie's chin. She would have got her right arm down. She could have went for the Darce. No submission attempts from either fighter for tonight so far, and there was none in the first fight either. So submissions ain't the strength of this fight, or between these two. Virna stands up. Mackenzie stays on the ground trying to do up kicks. Virna just backs up out of range, and then flies in with a left crook. That was nice. Good visual. I think that was Virna's round here. We could very well be 1-1 right now. Mackenzie corner saying you got some work in there. So you need to get a little more focus in there, a little more head movement. We're making it a point game, that they're saying. I need you to believe in yourself is what Virna's corner is telling her. Take her down. I guess she's going to keep implementing that wrestling strategy. Here we go, round number 3. They want Virna's corner wants her to throw more elbows. Took her down again. But Mackenzie keeps pulling on that arm and the hand, trying to get wrist control. Mackenzie trying to get up with the body triangle, using to get up, but she is fighting from underneath with these elbows to Virna's head and hammer fist. Mackenzie is so scrappy when she's underneath, so Virna thinks she's getting to the dominant position. And then she walks in the headbutts. In the headshots. Oof, nice overhand by Virna. Virna goes for the takedown. Mackenzie able to get out of range. Now Mackenzie goes for a takedown, but backs Virna into the corner. Nice knee to the body. Clinch in here. Mackenzie has a single leg. Virna able to do some elbows from the side of Mackenzie's head. Mackenzie relentless, won't let go of the leg lock of the single leg. Now she's trying to do a waist lock, front waist lock. Another knee to the body by Mackenzie. I'm surprised Mackenzie went to the takedown. Both opponents now going for the knees. Virna's back is against the fence here. Mackenzie backs up, and we're back to the middle of the octagon. Single leg by Virna, but she doesn't get the takedown, and she releases it with a left hook. Mackenzie working in there. That left hook is working for Virna because there's a black shiner coming in Mackenzie. Overhand right by Virna, backs up. Mackenzie caught her coming in. Virna tries to go for a double leg. Mackenzie denies it, pushes her against the cage, tries to do a judo throw, but then backs Virna into the cage. Nice knee by Virna to the middle. Virna going from the underhooks, trying to fight under. Mackenzie backs up. Ooh, Virna comes out with a left jab out of the corner. Left straight. And now Mackenzie replies. Sorry, folks. Something happened to my ESPN app. What the heck happened? Somebody called me at the same time and screwed up that app I was watching. Virna on top here. Mackenzie up from underneath fighting again. Mackenzie needs to get off her back. You don't want to end the round by being on the back. It doesn't look good to the judges at all. This is not how you want to end this round. It's the end of the round, though. Telling Virna, breathe, breathe. I need you to breathe. Very good round. I don't know. Her ending the round on top like that might sway the judges. We're here in the first championship rounds here, 4th and 5th round. Saying, I want volume. I want volume, the coach is telling her. Let's go, let's go. Here we go, round number 4, championship rounds. Virna, uncharted waters. She's never been out of the 3rd round. She's never had a 5-round fight. Now she's out. She's in the 4th round now. Mackenzie. Oh! Nice combination by Virna. Mackenzie trying to take her time, setting up the hooks, not just swinging for the fences. There she goes. Comes in rushing, but Virna able to catch her with a left hook. Ooh, good body kick by Mackenzie. Oh, Virna fakes the takedown and then goes across the top. That was smart. Oof, nice jab by Virna. Then an overhand left. Mackenzie able to get a jab there. Pace is slowed down a lot. Virna backing up. Good jab to the body. Mackenzie with a jab to the face. Overhand right by Virna. Answered by Mackenzie with a left-right combination or right-left combination. Virna with an overhand right. Fakes a kick. Mackenzie able to do a leg kick. Both females did a leg kick at the same time. Another leg kick by Virna. Switches stance. Oh, Mackenzie came rushed in and knocked Virna back to the fence, going for a double leg takedown, but she's too wide. Virna's wide stance for that takedown. You're not gonna get it. Mackenzie abandons it. Now exchanging knees to the body. Crowd or the corner man yelling for her to elbow. She's got underhooks on Mackenzie, Virna does, and she's kneeing her in the gut, but Mackenzie's also responding with knees. I think that last knee to Virna hurt her. She started wincing and then moved a little. Now separate, back to the center of the octagon. Nice 1-2 combination by Virna. Leg kick by Virna. Mackenzie keeps coming in with these rushes. If Virna could catch her in the middle of this rush, it will be a knockout. But she doesn't telegraph. Mackenzie doesn't telegraph. That's the problem. So Virna doesn't know when it's coming. There she goes. She fakes a takedown and then hits an overhand left. Got her. Mackenzie tried to come in rushing, and then Virna just backed up. So Mackenzie just expended a lot of energy but missed them all. Good leg kick by Mackenzie. Mackenzie with a single leg. Or sorry, Virna with a single leg, but lets it go, abandons it. Mackenzie answers with a nice 1-2. Virna working behind her jab. She caught Mackenzie coming in with a nice left hook. Woo! She twisted Mackenzie with that. But Mackenzie's just still there, right in her face. Single, double leg takedown. Virna's got a takedown, but let her go. She didn't try to get on top. She just released her. Now she's doing these little kicks to Mackenzie's leg. Mackenzie is dangerous off her back, and Virna knows it. And the referee backs Virna up and lets Mackenzie stand up. Nice 1-2 by Virna. Caught Mackenzie coming in. Nice. Mackenzie with a takedown of her own. Double leg. Nice takedown by Mackenzie. Going into guard here. Virna, we get to see Virna working off her back now. She's got a leg lock across Mackenzie's left leg, not letting her get into a comfortable position and get into a dominant position. Mackenzie trying to work her leg out of there. Now Virna working off her back with a couple of nice body shots. Now she's just holding Mackenzie, hoping the referee stands them up. Not much going on. She doesn't want to risk it. She's not letting Mackenzie prop up, because if she postures up, she can get these dominant blows from the top. 6 seconds left. Virna from underneath. Nice jab. Just holding her, though. She's just holding. Mackenzie's doing these overhands. Hammer fist. End of the round. I think Mackenzie took that one. Mackenzie might be ahead now. "5 minutes for you to be the UFC champion," they're telling Virna. I need takedowns. I need volume. And they're telling Mackenzie's corner, telling her, don't worry about the big one. Worry about being busy. You're going to win this fight, and you're going to do it right now, they're telling her. No decision. So her corner is looking for a knockout. There's a 1-2 by Mackenzie, by Virna, catching Mackenzie coming in. Fifth and deciding round here. Might come down to who just listens to their corner. Woo, nice jab by Virna, I should say. And then Mackenzie did that rush coming in. Oh, nice jab by Mackenzie here. Mackenzie, oh, they're exchanging. They're going for broke. She went for a spinning back fist, but got taken down from behind by Virna. She stopped her in the middle of the spin. That was nice. That was nice. Definitely caught her trying to do that spinning back fist and tackled her. That's exactly what you should do to secure the takedown. Now she's going for another double leg. Now she's got the body lock. Mackenzie able to fight off that or stuff that takedown. Now they're fighting against the fence. Mackenzie's on the fence. Virna's on top of her. And then she's creating space by leaning her feet back so that those knees that Mackenzie does is ineffective. Now she's using those shoulder shrugs. And then there's an elbow by Virna. Virna's got to be careful because Mackenzie can reverse the position here the way they are. She's got to drop down for the double leg, but she's fighting up top. She doesn't have the wrist control right now for a takedown. There she goes. Now she grabs the single leg, but Mackenzie able to fight it on her side. Stuff. They're just jockeying for hand position now. Nice knee by Virna. Mackenzie doubled over in pain, but she backs up. Now they're back in the center of the octagon. Nice jab by Virna. 3 minutes to go. Nice jab by Mackenzie. It looked like Virna was going to go down, but I think she was just going for a takedown, so it wasn't the effect of the punch. Oh, Mackenzie able to hit Virna, but Virna answered right back with the overhand right. This fight might come down to this round. Another takedown by Virna, and Mackenzie immediately tries to work a triangle. This is a very close fight. Virna has gotten takedowns in every round. High body lock by Mackenzie. Elbows from underneath, that'll cut you. Even though Mackenzie's on her back, and that doesn't look good for the judges, she's doing all this damage from underneath, so that looks awesome. And again, there's 26 of you watching, majority on Twitter. Please go on over, scan that QR code, subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. This is why we do things like this. We don't usually do it on Twitter. We do it on YouTube. Please subscribe. Get me over that hump to get monetized. Right now I'm at 207 subscribers. There's literally over 2,400 of you watching on Twitter. Just go ahead and subscribe. Click that subscribe. Click the bell to get notified of all the videos that are upcoming. I ran the commercial at the beginning to show you everything that's upcoming. So please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Mackenzie on top, or Mackenzie from underneath doing these kicks to Virna. Virna backing up. She's trying to she's letting Mackenzie get up. Jessica Andrade has the record for the most takedowns in the UFC. I think Virna's close to breaking it. Not much happening engagement-wise. Nice left by Virna. Oh, another left by Virna. Oh, another left. Nice combination by Virna. Caught Mackenzie in. That eye is swelling up on Mackenzie. Oh, spinning back fist by Virna, but she missed. Byrne missed with a leg kick. 16 seconds left. I would go for another takedown, secure the round. She missed a spinning back fist, and then Mackenzie took her down. Mackenzie might have stole the round right there. See? Virna, you should have went for the takedown, not the fancy stuff. 2 seconds left, and that's going to be in the judge's mind that Mackenzie ended the fight on top. That might have done it right there. Mackenzie ended the round. Mackenzie did what Virna did to her. In the middle of a spinning back fist, she went ahead and took her down. Now we're going to the highlights. There's a lot of the takedowns. There was the reversal by Mackenzie where she ended up on top. But this is Mackenzie working from underneath with a nice up kick. Almost knocked Virna out with that one. Then caught her with an overhand right as Virna was coming in. There's a left hook right on that eye. Mackenzie's eye is almost shut. Got a Mackenzie with like 2 or 3 of her own takedowns. Close fight here. I mean, I think Mackenzie might have edged it out, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how the judges have been scoring a little weird today, so we'll see. We go to the scorecards. 5 rounds. Take it away, Bruce Buffer. 48-47. 48-47. 49-46 for your winner by unanimous decision. And of course, new strawweight champion because they're vacant. Mackenzie. Mackenzie Dern wins by unanimous decision. That 49-46 judge, what was he watching? This is a lot closer than that. I don't know, man. Virna was doing those takedowns, doing this and doing that. I don't disagree with the decision. I disagree with the score. It wasn't that much of a domination. That would mean that she only lost 1 round, and I don't think so. 6 undisputed UFC strawweight division. Mackenzie saying I really wanted to win, and I got a UFC title. This is amazing. She's asking for Moa, who's her daughter. She said, DC saying that's your motivation. You fought so well. Did you feel you've done enough? She said, I thought it was going to be a bit easier. The last time she was slow, she came out really fast. She's saying she's glad the judges can see the difference of when they're sprawling and when they're just holding. DC saying you did an amazing job. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. They're showing that jab in round 1. She said it looked like you were allowing her to take her down because how well you can fight off your back. We knew her striking was good. I wish I could have did better though. But that's why we work on striking, because if I give up the ground, I feel comfortable striking. There's her daughter, Moa. Ah, what a beautiful sight. Gives her the belt, gives her daughter the belt. Oh, that's a beautiful sight there. There's been expectations since the moment you walked into this company. I could respect you and more. Congratulations. I'm very proud. DC hugs her. And there's the new strawweight champion, Mackenzie Dern. So that was a nice fight. I don't know if I agree exactly with the domination of the scorecard. Mackenzie only losing one round. I don't know. Must have been the second, because that definitely was Virna's. So they gave him the first, the third, the fourth, and then the fifth round. So here we go. Only one fight left. The main event for the undisputed heavyweight championship. Of course, John Jones retired, which vacated the undisputed UFC title. Tom Aspinall was the interim. He is now the undisputed champion, which can come. So, which is how it should go. So, England's own Tom Aspinall is the undisputed champion. This is his first defense against the man John Jones beat. Ciryl Gane from France, the fourth highest significant strike accuracy in UFC heavyweight division history, 61.3% accuracy. Here we go, 5 rounds for the UFC undisputed heavyweight title, but I don't think we're going for 5 rounds. Safet, we might get the knockout here, or at least I hope. I paid all this money for this fight, and I'm getting Call of Duty commercials. Come on, ESPN. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. They're showing a commercial for Power Slap, which is also owned by Dana White. I've never watched that. I watched like some stuff that happens on YouTube and Facebook, so I've never actually watched a whole Power Slap actual fight. But the women are getting big in this, man. Bathory versus I don't know what that other name was, but that's also going to be in Abu Dhabi. Power Slap Friday, October 31st. Here we go. Main event. Undisputed heavyweight champion. Champion Tom Aspinall of England's own versus France's Ciryl Gane, the #1 contender. Heavyweight dream matchup, they're saying. And I'm sure we're going to go to the video packages. So while we go to the video packages, since there's 2,666 of you watching, again, please scan the QR code, subscribe to Rage of Wrestling. I'm gonna go to a commercial too. I'm gonna show you everything that's coming on this channel, on the Simply Reliable Studios. Everything you can catch coming. So here's everything you will see. Everything we cover here on Simply Reliable Studios. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
Again, we here at the Simple Reliable Studios encompass, care, love, and bring you all the professional wrestling and more. As we have the World Series coming up. Game 2 is today. We have Halloween Havoc coming up later today. I'm a busy guy. We got Saturday shenanigans. Then we have Game 3, I believe, which is Monday, because that's the travel day where LA goes back to LA. The World Series goes back to LA, so they get a day off on Sunday, and they bring in Monday. We also have Monday Night Football. We have so much more, which is why I say subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. There's literally 26 2,688 of you. You can come on over to the channel and subscribe on YouTube. We don't normally broadcast any of this stuff on Twitter. We just decided to do this special UFC because I had to solo it today. Usually I have my partner James, but he was at a wedding and was unavailable. And that's why you got me doing the Joey Styles and trying to do it all on my own. Thank God later I have a partner for the World Series in Stat Boy Mike. So tune in for that as we get into the end of the video packages showing that Tom Aspinall has finished all of his opponents, which is probably why John Jones didn't really want to fight him. Here we go, lights out. Got to go on mute real quick for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Never a dull moment. Mr. Multitask, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Multitask. But while I was on mute, Ciryl Gane made his way out, and here comes Tom Aspinall, the heavy favorite. Let me turn this down before I freaking get pinged for his music. He's actually getting booed here in Abu Dhabi. That's a little weird. Tom Aspinall looking good though, man. Pipe coming in what, 235, 240? Stands at 6'3". I would have loved to have seen him versus John Jones, man. I guess we'll never know. Kind of like Habib versus Ferguson. We just never will know. That was the most cursed fight ever booked in the history of the UFC. It was booked 5 different times. And the last time was a pandemic that stopped it. That's crazy what happens. From Salford, England, one of 3 British champions in UFC history, Tom Aspinall, making his way to the fighter's pit now. They're saying this is the most prestigious belt in the entire world. It's a UFC heavyweight champion. He can grapple, he can strike. UFC heavyweight champion, shortest average fight time in UFC history, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. That's what I think Ciryl Gane's got to do. Take him into unknown territories into the 4th and 5th round. He has finished all his opponents so far. Aspinall to win inside the distance is minus $400. Gane to win inside the distance is plus 550. So in the betting world, Tom Aspinall is the heavy favorite. Tom Aspinall was sitting out for a long time, waiting to see what John Jones is going to do, but he used that time to get better and to work on wrestling and grappling. We'll see if Ciryl Gane can be the first to actually take him beyond the 3rd round. He is 8-1 in the UFC, 89% win rate. Shortest average fight time, again, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. No other fighter in UFC history has averaged under 6 minutes with a win rate over 80%. So Tom Aspinall holds records. Here we go. Tail of the tape. 32 years age of Tom Aspinall, 6'5". Ciryl Gane, 35, 6'4", 255 pounds against 247.5. Ciryl Gane with the slight 2-inch reach advantage, 81 to 78. We'll see if this is a short day at the office for Aspinall again. We go to Bruce Buffer one more time as here we go for the main event of the evening. Gonna see here. Turn this down. I just went to Twitter. I can see that you can hear it a little bit. So here we go. Here's where we go. Fan fights waiting round the world. Live from Abu Dhabi. It's time. 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, 13-2, one of those against John Jones, 6'4", 247.5 pounds from Paris, France. He is a plus 280 underdog, is Ciryl Gane. The former UFC interim heavyweight champion. The #1 heavyweight champions contender in the world, Ciryl Gane. Fighting out of the red corner, 15-3, 6'5", 255 pounds, out of Atherton, England, a minus 350 favorite. Here we go. He has closed as the favorite in all 10 of his UFC bouts. Tom Aspinall. They're going to the center here. They bump fist. Let's see how long they're gonna run. How long they gonna fight here. Just noticed this whole time that the freaking thing in the corner was wrong. Fist bump. Here we go in the start. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. They come out swinging too. Aspinall with a nice leg kick. Ciryl Gane with a push kick. Aspinall came in with a rush left and right, or rights and lefts. Oh, Ciryl Gane with an entered left hand right in the jaw. Aspinall ate that too. Aspinall presses forward with a 1-2. Ciryl Gane using these kicks to keep distance. Nice left hook by Aspinall. Gane ate that. That's what Ciryl Gane needs to do, to get these kicks to keep Aspinall away. Ciryl Gane coming in with these jabs. Nice body jab. Nice body jab by Ciryl Gane. Aspinall went in for a takedown. Ciryl Gane able to fight it. Pushes him to the side. Backs up. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Good defense by Ciryl Gane. Whoa! Head kick by Aspinall. Partially blocked by Ciryl Gane. And then he came in rushing with the lefts and rights. Both men just bouncing left and right. Oh! Ciryl Gane with his hands way down, buddy. Get him up. Nice jab to the body. Aspinall twisting, almost kicked him to the body. Oh, I don't know why Gane keeps dropping his hands. This is crazy. Ciryl Gane, nice jab. Side kick. Aspinall came in. Nice kick at the end of Aspinall's punches. Ciryl Gane pushed forward, almost slipped. Nice spinning kick to the body by Aspinall. Aspinall just throwing hard, man. Might be, he hasn't fought in so long, so he might tire himself out trying to throw and throw and throw these damn hard punches trying to knock out Ciryl Gane. He might tire himself out and go right into Ciryl Gane's trap. Or it might benefit Ciryl Gane, not a trap. But, ooh, he comes in with a jab straight down the middle. Crowd getting into it now. Ciryl Gane circling. I don't like that Ciryl Gane keeps having his hands down, man. Looked like Aspinall was going to try to go for a Muay Thai knee. Now he's going left and right. Ooh, Ciryl Gane felt that power and backed up. Now he's coming in and out with those jabs. Smart by Ciryl Gane. Nice leg kick to the inside of Aspinall's leg. Aspinall bouncing back and forth. Not much happening in 1 minute 49 seconds left. Ciryl Gane with a couple of body jabs. Nice overhead. Ciryl Gane just feels like people are overlooking him now. Nice inside leg kick. Can you imagine if he comes in and takes out the champ? All that hype that Aspinall had for John Jones, and Ciryl Gane comes in and ruins it. Minute 30 seconds. Nice overhead left by Ciryl Gane. Aspinall laughs it off and gives him a hand five. That usually means, yeah, you got me, buddy. Nice front kick by Ciryl Gane. Aspinall came in. Aspinall's bleeding out of the nose because that's that jab working for Ciryl Gane. He keeps catching Aspinall. Nice kick by Aspinall to the back of the kidney, to the kidney area of Ciryl Gane because he turned himself. Another jab to the chest, but I think he missed. Aspinall was able to back up. Leg kick by Aspinall now. Ooh, faked the left and came in with an overhand right. 45 seconds left in the beginning of the round. Nobody's really got too much momentum. But if you look at the two fighters, Aspinall's bleeding heavy out of his nose. I don't know how much that would sway the judges, though. And then Ciryl Gane is fighting off his back foot, gingerly doing boxing. I think he poked him in the eye. I think he just poked Aspinall in the eye. Aspinall was to the corner. We're paused. Timeout at 25 seconds left. We're showing, yep, he went for a body kick, put his hand up, and Tom Aspinall walked right into it. Of course, unintentional. But he definitely dug that finger right in there. That's why you got to watch when you're trying to block with open hands like that in the UFC. There's always an eye poke risk. That eye is really bothering Aspinall. He's getting a rag, trying to work his eyeball out. I know it hurts. I try to take my contact out and scratch my eye and hurt my cornea, so I know that pain. So I can imagine somebody else just poking you dead in the eye. We're timed out. Round one. There was 25 seconds on the clock. I hope this fight doesn't end this way after all that hype. But Tom Aspinall cannot see. He's blinking hard. His eye looks really bad. Referee's telling him to hold it on there. Stop letting the press go. But you can see definitely Ciryl Gane got him right in the eye. That's a good leg kick. All this hype, please don't let me spend my money on this and then this happens. Aspinall just said I can't see. I think it's going to end this way. Referee saying I'm giving you some extra time. You got 5 minutes. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds here. Referee saying I'm going to give it a moment. He said, you let me know. Ciryl Gane pointing in there. Man, Aspinall's in pain, dude. Definitely unintentional. 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Everybody's booing. Aspinall saying no, I can't see. Referee hasn't officially waved it off, but Aspinall looks like he doesn't want to continue. He said, give it a moment, you tell me if you can see, and if not, I'll stop this. Come on, don't let this happen. We're at 4 minutes of stop time. He said, Tom, how are we? He shook his head no. Referee waves it off. Oh my God, this is about as anticlimactic as we can get. Eye poke, man. Eye poke. Oh man, what a waste of my money. No knockouts in the main event. I mean, in the main card. Ciryl Gane just walking around in disappointment. Referee saying, hey, come here, come here, come here, come here. I mean, it's unfortunate. This is why this happens a lot with John Jones too. You have got to stop opening your hand when you defend. Ciryl Gane is just devastated on his knees. They're gonna have to rebook this fight. Maybe add it to the Madison Square Garden card. Who knows? That sucks because Gane was having success. That jab was just on point. He bloodied Aspinall, nose all up. There might be an argument saying that Aspinall just didn't want to continue because he was overwhelmed, but we'll see. I cannot believe this is how it's going to end. Wow. It's a no contest due to an accidental eye poke. So anticlimactic. I need a refund, Dana. Man, that sucks. Tom looks pissed. He really can't see, man. You got to feel bad for both men here. Ridiculous that this is how we have to end it here. No, Dana White is pissed. We got to make this official. We go to Bruce Buffer one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to end in a no contest. 4 minutes and 35 seconds of the first round. This fight is declared a no contest to an eye poke. DC said don't leave. I'm here with Tom Aspinall. He said take us through your thought process. He said, dude, I just got poked knuckle deep in the eyeball. Why the fuck are you booing? He said, this is bullshit, Tom Aspinall is saying. He said, complete bullshit, and I'm pissed off. He said, look, it's a double poke, both eyeballs. They're showing a close replay. He said, Tom, I know you want to be active. You're still a heavyweight champion. But we'll see it. Ciryl, I know it was unintentional. But after the fight was called off, he said, I'm very sorry about that. for everybody. The referee stopped this fight, and I just feel bad. Ciryl, you were fighting a wonderful first round. How quickly would you like the rematch? What do you want to do moving forward? He's got a translator. He said, we'll see. I don't know what we're going to do in the future, but we'll see. So this is about as anticlimactic as you can get. But that's how UFC 321 ends. Aspinall versus Gane in a no contest due to an eye poke. 4 minutes and 35 seconds into the fight. Damn, what a letdown. Wow. What a letdown. But thank you, folks, for the 2,934 of you watching. Again, I know it sounds like I'm begging, but please, please go on over. Subscribe to the channel so we can bring more action. It's not always on Twitter. If all 2,000 of you, 2,900 of you went over and subscribed, I would get over the hump to get monetized, which means I can bring you more and more of this. And I really need it because we got to save up for this WrestleMania trip coming up. So with that, I thank you for watching. I'm so sorry that was anticlimactic at the end there, my dang self. But we'll see you soon. And tune in tonight for World Series Game 2 with Statboy and I bring you Game 2 live from Toronto, Canada. And I believe Nick will be there as well. So thank you for watching. We'll see you later. And again, subscribe. There's the YouTube at Rage of Wrestling. The Instagram, waltercruz.940. Walter Alex Cruz is the Twitter. And of course, Blue Sky, Walter Alex Cruz. Please go ahead and follow. We thank you. We'll see you later. The QR code is right there. Scan. 2,940 of you. Please subscribe. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you in a little bit.